Dave made this beat.
Welcome to Say Like a Champ, episode 151. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Streezy back in the building. What's good, everybody?
What it do? We back again 1 week after our fun celebration. I think right off top, we wanted to take a second to thank everybody for checking out the show, everybody that participated and commented along with our 150th episode and our hot dog eating contest. I had a great time. Wasn't feeling so great afterwards, but I had a great time. I think it was really dope, and I definitely appreciate all the love. That was definitely our most watched video, so that's what's up.
Everybody man, I also had a really great time. The hot dog eating contest was actually really fun. Ate more than I thought I was going to be able to eat, that's for sure. I think we can do some more of those too, you know what I'm saying? I think the competitions are really fun. Maybe do a wing contest soon or something along those lines, but it was actually a lot of fun for real.
Yeah, no. I had a great time, and I think the Slackers did too. We got a couple of Slackers in the building checking in. Kelly says, happy Tuesday. Do you still have your trophy? Actually, I left my trophy, I think, at mom's crib. I don't have the trophy with me right now, so I got to get my hands back on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can never forget that I am the champion, you know. Pop's in the building. Good evening. Also, Anthony Wesson, what's good? Welcome back. We got moms in the building. And then we also got one more. Hey, everyone. What's good? So, all right. I think that's where we're at. We don't have too much for the show today, but we'll get to our normal topics as we always do. And before we roll into the first topic, I do want to welcome in Mr. Marcus himself. Let's go.
What up,
What's
brother?
good?
What's up, man? Sorry about last week, y'all. I wasn't on there. I won't miss another one, though.
No, we understand totally. We understand. But no, welcome. Thank you for being here today. How you doing? I see you got your Cowboys gear on. That's what's up. Representing.
Yeah, it's this time of the year sucks. So I'm trying to make it inspirational, a little bit.
Got you.
2 more weeks.
Yeah,
we're close. We're not close enough. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But all right, so I think we got our full crew assembled. We go ahead and jump into our first topic of the week. I'm going to pull up our graphic share. And while I do, I want to say big shout out to my family from Missouri. We had people from Missouri last week watching, and I didn't get a chance to shout them out on the show, but I definitely wanted to. We had people in Vegas, Cali, all over the place. So thank you guys again. And for tonight, please engage with us. Hit up the comments, hit the like button. We really appreciate all that. And we love to shout you guys out. But for this one, and I don't know if it's different for you guys, but it just says on mine, Facebook user, hey, everyone. I don't know why. I don't know if it's maybe information like maybe somebody's private setting has maybe extra secure. I don't know. But just wanted to make sure that wasn't just me. So, but hey to you too, though. Appreciate you jumping in. But would shout you out personally. But yeah, I don't know why it says it like that. It's kind of weird, huh?
Yeah.
It's normally a friend to somebody so it might be uncle somebody. They'll say who it is.
Yeah. So that's what's up. So all right, we'll go ahead and get our graphics going, and let's go ahead and jump into our first topic of the week.
What's up next? Oh, let's check it out, man, real quick.
Tune to NFL Talk.
Let's get it.
All right, NFL Talk. Deep in the off season, but we do have some kind of interesting topics to talk about. One that I know our boy Strizzy is very interested in, and that is the new uniforms. We talked a little bit about the new alternate helmet rule coming out today. I think it was today or yesterday. The Panthers dropped their all black helmet that they're going to be rocking along with their all black jerseys. Strizzy, what do you think, man? What are you rating these new looks?
Bro, I know it's a biased opinion, but right now they're the hottest to me. Like of all of them that I've seen, I think they're the most fire in my opinion. They got to change their rule. They got to be able to wear those helmets more often, dog. These mugs came out sick. I love the matte black with the blue on it, the Panther too. I don't know. It's just super, super dope. I don't want to give the Falcons too much credit, but theirs is actually pretty sick too. But these new alternative helmets, man, they gotta bend the rules or something. They gotta be able to wear these more often. These helmets are coming out super sick.
Yeah, for sure. I think every team is planning on kind of just doing them once, and it's mostly like the Thursday night games. But we do have the Patriots, the Saints, the Falcons down there. Also, the Bengals and the Eagles are supposed to be getting new helmets too, but they haven't released them. But Marcus, what do you think about the alternate helmets?
I like them. I think every team should have a black though. I think the black to make everything looks good. I think if you're gonna do an alternate for one time, should be the all black. But then they should be able to wear the other one more than they want to. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I just think that black is like really super nice though.
Yeah, it does look dope. The Saints ones, it's hard to see, but it's like those little fleur-de-lis, like those little Saint signs all through the middle part. So that looks kind of interesting, but I don't know how it's gonna look like. And then I agree with Strizzy though, the all red Falcons, that looks sick. So
that's like original. That's not new. Neither are the Patriots. That's old school ones.
Right.
So.
That's like what they had before. Yeah, they're kind of bringing back.
Yeah,
True.
the Falcons ones, I don't know. I've always liked the matte helmets. Like the Oregon helmet is super sick. You know what I'm saying? These ones look pretty dope. That matte red is pretty sick too. But I don't know why they always just come out really dope and look really good with the jerseys, man. So I'm with Marcus. If everyone did like an all black helmet, matte, you know, it's clean, bro. It's clean.
Yeah, and Anthony, we feel your pain too because we in the same boat.
Yeah, for sure. Let me jump on the comments real quick. Uncle Mark in the building, looking good. Thank you so much. Appreciate you stopping in. Thank you for watching. I know he was watching last week too. Thank you for checking in. And then hello from Puerto Rico, checking in. He's been sending Strizzy and I some beautiful scenery pictures, and so that's what's up. Anthony Weston says, "Yeah, Panthers gear is fire, but the Chiefs probably won't have one. Our organization is very traditional about things." And I think so too. Like you said, Marcus, like the Cowboys, they usually like they don't really change their jerseys. They wear the same thing. There's not been any like drastic changes since the 70s. So
yeah, we had that one white one, but I don't think we wore that one since I don't know when. So I don't think we changed the jersey a little bit, but we boring too.
Man, could you imagine though that like a matte black helmet with like the star outlining the cowboy blue though, bro? I'm telling you, that looks so clean. It just looks so good.
I don't see anything that wild, but maybe like a Roger Staubach type throwback one. Because Jerry Jones does like to get in on the excitement a little bit, you know.
No, they don't. We got the other helmet. It's all white with the little blue star. It ain't nothing. That's terrible too. So we just keep the one we have, I guess.
Just rock the silver all year like normal. Yeah. That's probably what will happen. That's probably what will go down. So not getting my hopes up either for that, but that's cool. We'll see who else comes out with other ones. One other thing that was interesting, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're supposed to be getting their like creamsicle jerseys back and a creamsicle helmet, but apparently due to supply chain issues, it's not going to happen until next year. So we got to wait a whole extra year to see that. But speaking of the Buccaneers, the Seahawks do play the Buccaneers in Germany. This is the first ever NFL game in Germany. And I wanted to talk a little bit about it. The tickets went on sale yesterday. The top retail price for a ticket was $200 US. So that was like the most expensive ticket you can buy, and they all sold out like basically instantly. And as of today on StubHub, the most expensive ticket is going for $33,000 US, and it's ranging from about $15,000 to $33,000 to get a ticket to see the first German game. Like, what do you guys think about that? Like, I just think that's insane.
That's crazy. That's
like Super Bowl prices, if not like maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I think that'd be comparable to like what it would cost to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're showing their love. I guess they want to bring it back there. This is the reason why the NFL wanted to go out there. But
yeah, but Germany is not a poor town, a poor country either. They got money out there, so I'm pretty sure a lot of them bought those tickets too. So they got that paper out there, man. So maybe that's probably why they make BMWs out there and stuff like that. So they got it. So that's probably one of the reasons why. But one thing I'm surprised about is seeing McCaffrey on the flyer. I thought he'd be gone by now, but I guess he's staying. So.
Yeah, the flyer might have to be updated. You're right.
But there's no quarterback on there. They got a defensive player and a receiver on there. So
right, that's rough. That's like even though this is kind of NBA talk, but the Utah Jazz were talking about their new jersey they were unveiling, and Jordan Clarkson was the one. Like, we don't know who to put. It's pretty crazy. But a couple other quick topics on here. Jamar Chase, I wanted to ask your guys' opinion. He was rated an 87 in
Terrible.
Madden coming out for his sophomore season after basically being one of the top receivers as a rookie last year. What do you guys think of the rating? But also, like in general, like do Madden ratings matter? Would that matter to you as a player?
Yeah, right. Because we all play Madden. We all was big time in Madden. So you grow up, you want to be on there. And when you come out, he was like at least top 5 receivers of last year as a rookie. So he definitely, and he went to the Super Bowl. So
Right.
he definitely has to be 95 or no lower than 95. So he has to be. He's the type of player. He's a game changer. But the thing with Madden is they change now. Is like it's not a one time thing. As the season goes, you go up and go up and go up.
Right.
You can reach high. But to me, he should start off at 95 though. I don't think 87 is way too low for him. Any other rookie receiver that was okay last year, maybe yeah, but not for him. He should definitely have been 95 and start from there.
Bro, I agree with Marcus wholeheartedly. I feel like the way they do the the top 100 in a sense, it's always based off the season prior, right? It's not, but I think Madden still bases their ratings off of name. You know what I mean? Like for example, what's the defensive end, the edge rusher for he was traded from Denver to the Rams.
Von Miller.
Yeah, Von Miller.
Buffalo.
Dude, he's like a 90 something. And I'm like, I'm sorry, he didn't have that year last year, bro. I'm sorry.
At all.
You know what I mean? DJ Moore, again, a little Panther bias. He was top 3 receiver last year, and he's an 84 or something like that. I'm like, and he's being thrown to by absolutely nobody. He was literally a top 3 receiver last year. So it's they be doing dudes hella dirty. So many guys that are
I hope that's not true.
Something like that should be 90s, and guys that are 90s that should be 80s, just based off their name. Like it's wild.
Yeah. I don't think that's true. I think he has something to do with the rating, like kind of announcing it, but I don't think he had nothing to do with the rating because that's his boy. So he would get Chase to 90 something. So I don't know how true that is. That's his little.
I'm not sure. Yeah, Anthony West says I think Chad Johnson does the ratings.
Yeah, he has something. He was on ESPN with the rating, but I don't think he's involved with it really. So I don't know.
Yeah. More people crashing through from the Facebook. Hello, happy Tuesday. Hello.
Yep.
Thank you for stopping by. Let's see, just a couple more things here though. Training camp does start basically next week, but the rookies are going to start reporting basically today, tomorrow, the rest of this week, and then all the veterans will be reporting next Tuesday from training camps all across the league. So that's exciting. Hopefully no injuries or anything like that. And it's just another step towards football. 51 days to kick off. I know it's going to go fast. I'm excited. I'm ready to get football back. Like I'm happy about it. I do want to know too about fantasy. Like I need to start getting prepped for fantasy. I know we have a lot of players that changed places, so I'm trying to redo like kind of my outlook on that. Like I was wondering if you guys think Adams' ratings or his numbers are going to go up or down this year. I say down with Derek Carr, but do you think he'll suffer a little bit, or do you think he'll still be that guy?
No. Go up.
Yeah, because you still have Waller and Winfield there, so they can't really double team too much. And he's gonna be he's still gonna be number one guy. So I think he can get those numbers up. Maybe at first it might get a little shaky, but I think by week 6 they'll be on point and they'll do their thing.
And they are teammates, so I'm sure they're putting in the work and stuff like that. So I'm just interested. I don't know. You're right though. But in Green Bay, he was like clearly the man, and he had Aaron Rodgers.
But I also think so. Here's the reason why I think it might actually go up a little bit is Green Bay. Since they got their new coach, actually got really balanced. You know what I mean? Like Aaron Rodgers wasn't throwing as much as usually does, and they throw nonstop in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what
usually
that's how Carr gets his numbers, man. He throws 50 times a game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like Adams is gonna get those receptions, and he is gonna be the number one guy. And like you said, Waller, Renfro, those guys will take some stuff off of him. Like they didn't really have anybody else but him in Green Bay. It's just when you got Aaron Rodgers, he can make other guys that aren't that good look good. So,
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. See, these are the conversations I need to start having so I can recalibrate and kind of see how it's going to be for this coming up year because I got to try to go again. You know what I'm saying? We're doing the fantasy league again, right?
Yeah. Mine's already set up.
Oh, when is the draft? Is it at the end of
the draft
August?
Isn't set up, my bad, but it's been renewed, so like I got everybody in there already. So, Mark, I think you were in there last year, weren't you? Or were you only in my list?
No, I was on. Yeah, I was with Joris.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it was
I
the
think
year
it was
before we were with the other one too.
Yeah.
So
I didn't do
make
too
sure
good though. That's why I
make
think it
sure,
was.
finalize some teams and stuff. But all the renewal stuff popped back up, so I got to
That's what's
start
up.
sending out invites, get the draft day, get
You
that
got to
popping.
do a mock
and all that
win.
stuff.
Marcus, you just got to get the hang of the bidding thing. So
Yeah, that's different for me, man. We're gonna try to do better. I spent all my money too fast, so
I feel you.
no, it's a lot of fun though, definitely for sure. So yeah, I gotta get my research going. The last thing we had on here though is Orlando Brown. It looks like he's gonna play under the franchise tag for the Chiefs. I did want to get Anthony Weston's opinion on this one though. Apparently they offered him a 6-year deal. He declined it and is just gonna go into the franchise tag. And this makes him one of only 5 players, I believe, that are going to be playing under the franchise tag. So let's see. Anthony Weston. Oh, he was on it with the response. Big response. He said, I get his point of wanting more money, but at the same time, Chiefs can reset the market for every position. Pat is not even the top paid quarterback at this point.
I think you meant can't. Yeah.
Yeah, can't. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. And I agree with that. I mean, 6 years, 133 million. That's a lot for a lineman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the thing is, that's what they needed. They needed that really bad, and it showed that he came in and needed that. So he doing it. I agree with him. Y'all really needed me. So yeah, I played good. So yeah, go and do your thing. He know what he's doing. He got a good agent.
And plus, they saved that money from Tyreek Hill, so he's like, hey, there's gonna be something there. Like he's trying to grab it while he can.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the franchise tag will be a very, very nice salary for him, and then he can have his options in free agency. So,
and he knows this season coming up too. They're gonna need him more than ever too, because Rick Hill is going too. So they're gonna have to protect my guy back there. So he's doing right.
Yeah, I like it. All right, that's what's up. So, I wondered though. So Anthony, he said his agent is a rookie agent. Oh wow, well he's doing good so far.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere.
For sure. All right, that's what's up. So that's what we have for NFL. Like we said before, 51 days to kick off. Very exciting times. And yeah, we're gonna continue to talk about what's going on in the offseason, maybe show a couple more little jersey things and just that little type of stuff in between. But till then, let's keep it moving to our next topic. All right, NBA talk. We got a few things here. I wanted to start with DeAndre Ayton. He got his big money, but could have gotten more from the Suns, but signed an offer sheet to the Pacers, and the Suns actually matched it. I wanted to get your guys' opinion about the Suns retaining him and kind of how it went down and what you think about the contract. Marcus, jump out there for me.
He's not going to be there next year, so no way he can play for the Suns again, because the way it ended, then you push our hand to – you kind of force us to do something that we weren't ready to do, and then you got less than he could have got. So I definitely think they just signed him so they can trade him somewhere. So I think they behind the scenes trying to get somebody for him. But I don't think he's gonna play for the Suns next year. I think he's moving on.
Dang, that's what's up. Yeah, it did look like he was out the door. I didn't think that the Suns were going to match, but
you had to.
Seems like
you get nothing for him, so they had to do that. They'll look stupid for just giving him away for nothing.
Right. So are you on the same page? You think that that could be the end of it, or?
Yeah, I do actually agree. They had to match it. One, you match it, they don't have to pay him as much as they could have paid him because they own his rookie rights, right? So they could have given him a 5-year, $160 to $180 million deal. You know what I mean? So you retain him for less money because you match the offer. But I'm with Marcus. They can't trade him to the Pacers for at least 1 year or something like that, and then they can't trade him anywhere until at least January, February next year, something like that. So they are going to hold on to him for a little bit, but he's not going to be with them next year. I think they retain him to be able to trade him somewhere else, but he ain't going to be with them next year.
Gotcha.
Can't lose him for nothing. That's for sure.
He says he's signed and trade Ayton quickly due to soft.
Yeah.
And then Anthony Weston says, the relationship is soured. They're going to lose whatever trade for him.
But the thing is, I don't know. He can get a little tougher, but some people don't have that in them no more. That stuff is that hardness, that tough and hard stuff like Kobe and all that stuff, that's gone. So I wouldn't call him soft. I just think that's who he is. And I think the year we went to the finals, he played great. So you don't sign me no more. So the next year I'm gonna play for you guys to show what I can do, but I'm not gonna give you all I have. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he played hard as he could have. So like I said, these new generation, they're soft. They gonna all be soft to me. They definitely gonna all be soft. But he can be a little tougher. But I think he's a good player. I think he's gonna show wherever he goes next year how good he is. But when a team didn't sign him, they signed Chris Paul to more money. I could have got more money. You didn't give him the money that I'm gonna play for you guys, but I don't think his heart was all the way in there. So I think whoever he goes next year, I think he'll show it how tough he is. But he, like I said, this whole generation, they're all soft, man. So you don't expect too much from that.
I feel you on that. Let's see. Speaking of not necessarily soft, but a new generation, a new kind of thing. This isn't exactly a participation trophy, but do you guys agree that they should give out rings, championship rings, and like MVP trophies for the summer league, for like the summer league championship? The Blazers, they won and they got for the first time those winnings. Strizzy, what did you think about that?
Man, it is horrible. We gotta start rewarding athletes and these players for doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like this summer league, you play 6 games. You play hardly any games at all. And now they think they've achieved something. So I feel like, especially with how young they are and usually are, sometimes I feel like that might make them take a step back. You know what I mean? It literally means nothing. You know what I'm saying? So get in there. You want to compete. You're summer league, unless you were picking like the top 10, top 14, 15, like you're competing for a job. Like you are really competing for a job. Like you might not make the team depending on how you played in the summer league. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not with it. Not championship trophies, no rings, no nothing. That's crazy.
They got their shirts on and stuff.
Yeah, I kind of disagree. I think it's really dope how he did it. But the only thing they need to change is you have to be at least the rookies and the year 2, you have to play in it. Like some of the year 2 people didn't even play in the summer league. Then you had the top rookie. He said out the rest of the summer league. He didn't play the rest of the summer. They said we're really competitive. So if you're gonna do that, I will make it more competitive. Make it more like at least a year 2, maybe a year 3 guy. You have to play in it. You know what I'm saying, to make it competitive. Then give you your juices going. Like he said, some of these guys want to make a team, but some guys who should have been playing, they didn't play. So I think if you make the mandatory, like the 1 year 2 guys have to play, year 3, if you want to play, then you can play in it. But the first 2 years, you have to play in it and make it more competitive. And I would say maybe less players, because like you said, some of the people, they just there just to be there. They didn't even play as much. So I think it's cool. It's bragging rights. You know what I'm saying? I got a little ring, got a trophy. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of cool. And it was kind of funny how Damian Lillard, how he found out. Have you guys seen that? Did you guys see how he found out?
No.
So the MVP of the Trailblazers, he FaceTime Damian Lillard, and then he was like, "Yeah, showing everything." He was like, "Okay." Well, he said, "Y'all won something." Like, and he said somebody told him like that's a summer league trophy. He said, "Oh, they won a championship." Like he didn't even know. Like it was kind of funny. Like, it wasn't even scripted. Like he didn't even know what they won. Funny. So it was like, dang, dog. It kind of looked bad. So, but
he looks bad again. They achieved something he never will. Like, dang, they already got one up on the big homie.
Yeah, so but I think it's kind of cool. I don't know about the ring thing but at least a trophy champion, I think it was cool. I think the first year it was with Alonzo Ball that they won it. It was very competitive. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time they won the championship. It was pretty cool, you know what I'm saying, with the Lakers. But I don't know. The ring is
it's funny you say that too. And I think if this was back around that time, I think Damian Lillard's Blazers would have won it too around that time.
Oh, like in the summer league?
If they had it back then, yeah, I think Trailblazers.
I thought the Lakers won that year though.
The Lakers did win 1 year in the summer league.
They had Hart, they had Lonzo Ball. Yeah, they had Lonzo Ball.
Year.
Oh, Dame's year. Oh,
yeah, Dame's year. No, not Lonzo's year. Yeah, Lonzo's year. I'm pretty sure they did too. But no, Dame absolutely murdered summer league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he killed it.
Well, maybe he would have had one too. Then if he would have, if the timing was right, you know.
Yeah. How you feel about it though? How you feel about it?
I don't know. I think it's kind of. I think it's kind of weird. Like it's kind of. I don't know. I get what they're doing though. I just think like from the marketing side, they're just trying to make the summer league a bigger deal. And like over the past like 5-10 years, it has become a bigger deal where it's more of a destination. And you see a lot of the players, going and sitting courtside and stuff like that. The actual NBA players. So. I think it's kind of cool that they're trying to bring more attention to it, but I think it is kind of weird. Like all of a sudden, just like, okay, we're going to do out the rings, it's kind of little bit too much. Maybe a little trophy or something, you know.
Yeah, trophy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think a little trophy for Summer League championship would be dope. We
But
get
for
rings
those
now?
guys,
Cause you can't go nowhere and run that ring. They be like,
That's
You
what I'm
gonna
saying.
get
I
clowned.
feel like the ring is just a little too much. Trophy, that's
Yeah.
what's up. Even Summer League MVP is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, reward that player who played his
but you
butt off.
you can't wear that ring, dog. You
Yeah.
cannot wear that ring. That
keep
guy
talking.
right there with the dreads though, to the I guess it's my left, to the taller guy right there.
Yeah.
Who did he play? He won MVP. Who did he play for last year?
I don't know.
He looks familiar.
did.
Like he's a rookie, so I don't remember
The
who he
MVP
played
trophy
for.
is a big chip too. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like the casino theme.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who he played for though. We'll have to look that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony's saying, yeah, would you guys rock that? Marcus already like, nah.
No, I can't. Yeah, you can't be somewhere and you have like a say All-Star game weekend. You got that ring on. It's like, man, you want to take this ring off? Come on,
Exactly.
you can't.
I think they should all wear them the first time they meet Dame, though, if they even do. But that's my thing. Like, it is true. Like only a couple of them are gonna, really make the team. Like even have a chance to make the team.
Maybe
so.
3 or 4 of them. Yeah, that's a whole
Yeah.
15-player team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole squad.
Mom said a trophy like you got last week. That would be appropriate.
Dang.
She ain't with it either. That's what's up. That's funny. All right, we got a couple other stories on here, or non-stories yet, but Harden, he said basically he came out and said he'll take whatever's left over from the Sixers after they, basically do their signings and improve the team. So it looks like he's not really too worried about what it's going to be. He's going to be ended up taking a pay cut, but reports are that it might be a 1-and-1 type of deal where it's like a 2-year deal, but the second would be a player option. So I don't know.
That's very mature of him, though. I think because that's not Harden. Harden just like that. He's more selfish. So
Yeah.
I think it was very mature of him, man. I think that was kind of cool.
Yeah, he's basically saying, he wants to do what he can to like make it work and to not be in the way of that, and he wants to play with Embiid. So we'll see how the pairing works. I still think too, Harden needs to adjust. Like he's still adjusting, I feel like, to the new foul rules, and he just wasn't like he's still really solid, but it was just not like as effective like down the stretch or in the playoffs. So he's still got to fix that part.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And what Anthony said too, he had to have some money somewhere else too to kind of cover it up too, because you ain't just giving up money. So I didn't know how much it was, but I knew he got something else.
He did, because Adidas basically was trying to lure him away from Nike, and he got a big check from Adidas, but was still seen wearing Jordans and Nikes. I'll have you know. So, and yeah, he's made 200. So he's good with his he's good with his money. Bob said though he's not mature. He just can't play anymore.
No, I think he's gonna have a good year this year. I think it's time. I think he can't just not. He's not a Westbrook type of guy. So I think he's still he got something in the tank. He gonna play well next year.
Let's talk about Westbrook. So reportedly yesterday, they're talking about a phone call went down between LeBron, Westbrook, and AD, how they were going to basically commit to each other. And what do you think of this alleged phone call? And do you think Westbrook is going to have a bounce back year? Marcus, what do you think?
That's my favorite player, and I think he has to go into that role of being a help guy type of thing, off the bench type of guy, And I think the Aiden thing kind of messed everything up. I think if Aiden would have went there to the Pacers, I think it could have helped him out and get him the Pacers too. But I think him not going kind of might have put things on hold. I still don't see Westbrook as a Laker next year. I still think some kind of way they're gonna get him out of there. There's no way LeBron's playing with them two next year. With Westbrook on the team, maybe AD. They can probably get Kyrie or something like that. But I don't see Westbrook on that team next year. So. I think somewhere else, I think he'll do good. It was too much pressure. I think he still has a little bit on the tank too. So somewhere like the Pacers, maybe a team that needs some help. I think he can play there, but Lakers, it's too much pressure, man. I don't think he's gonna do well there either way it go.
Strizzy, what do you got for me? Hopefully something better than that.
I love Russ, man. Honestly, I think they actually can make it work. I think here's the problem that they were having last year. I think Coach Vogel didn't know what to do. I think, and granted, at the end of the day, the players got to go out there and play, but I think Vogel had no idea how to make that team work. Not to mention they had no shooters, and let's be honest, Russ has played with shooters his entire career. That's how he gets his assists. So I think the media killed him last year. He still averaged 19, 7, and 7, being the third option on that team, right? You know what I mean? Like, but when you start highlighting the air balls, when you start highlighting all of the every time you see Russ going on an interview, it's the same questions. Why aren't you playing? You know what I mean? They literally killed him. They made him the scapegoat. So, you know what I mean? When you look at the numbers, they're just not that bad. I mean, you look at the turnovers, he's a point guard. LeBron had almost the same amount of turnovers as he did. Literally, I think he averaged 3.6, LeBron averaged 3.2, something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just they literally made him the scapegoat. Like, I still love Russ, but I think that if this call actually happened and they were basically like, look, we're gonna figure this out, we're gonna ride together. Like LeBron, if anybody can do it and make it work, LeBron can do it as long as he's motivated to do so. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
LeBron at the end of the day. So I kind of though am with to the fact that, you know, with Marcus that he might not be a Laker. But 46 million is hard to move, period. Like, it doesn't matter how many teams are involved. 46 million is hard to move.
But all these other players who got paid this year, they can move them. That money's out there. They can do it. So,
yeah,
I think it's going to happen. I just don't see him playing. AD's not dependable, you know what I'm saying? And he did a thing on the shop talking about how he wish he could play by himself sometimes because somebody helping him pretty much. So when he's coming like that, they're not coming. I don't think AD, I think they're gone, man. I think
I have a question though. So Russ,
Marcus, I think. Oh no, go ahead.
My bad. Real quick. So you know how Russ opted into his last year? Does that last year include a no trade clause?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Gotcha.
There's only like a couple players that have no trade clause at this point.
No, for sure.
But no, I was just gonna say, like, as a Lakers fan, like Strizzy, I kind of hope you're right as far as like if they can truly reconcile. But Marcus, unfortunately, I think you're right. Like you're right. Like it's not gonna work out. Like, and it's got to change. So, I just hope whatever happens, it works. Like the Lakers a little bit better this year. And Unk basically said that they will be better this year, even if they play horrible, they'll still win more games. And I guess that's true. Like they were pretty bad last year, so either way,
but you have to have shooting though. Like you have to have shooting over there. If you get Durant and Kyrie over there, you don't have to worry about no shooting. You got shooting right there. But I said you get like when he was in Miami, just get some nice role players and y'all straight. But if you're gonna bring AD and Westbrook back, you gotta have some shooting in there. I don't care who, Darvin defense, all that kind of stuff. You're not gonna do nothing next year. So LeBron knows what he needs. He gonna do it. So that is. It's gonna happen. Yeah. It's the Lakers, man. They're not doing it again. Especially last year, you could have got Buddy Hield and you could have got DeRozan. Like, and you didn't do that. That's terrible. So
yeah, that's true. I think they have learned from the mistake and they don't want to just go for a repeat. They want to change it up somehow.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. But Pop says Ham will get the best out of Westbrook, but he will continue to decline.
The disrespect, Pops, man. See, that's what we gotta. Come on, Pops. Don't be Skip Bayless on here, man.
Well, as Anthony Weston says, just depends on what the Lakers want to take back and what they can give to entice another team. Pop says nobody wants him, even OKC is getting serious and out of shuffling players. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. But the only other interesting thing kind of that became news, and it's cool or whatever, but, you know, LeBron showed up to the Drew League, and he dropped 42 points and kind of lit it up. He played on the team with DeRozan, Marcus, that you just mentioned. And it was also funny because Kyrie was supposed to play in the Drew League that same day, but surprise, surprise, he was a no-show. And maybe that'll give LeBron an idea of what it might be like to play with Kyrie. Like, you just never know what to expect from this dude. But no, I thought it was pretty cool that that LeBron played in the Drew League. It's his first time playing since 2011 or something like that. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really dope. I just people made it kind of blew up a little bit too much. Like, I'm happy he did something like that in a small gym with normal people. You know, that's kind of cool to play. But people like 42, he only had one other NBA player out there. He's supposed to do that. Like,
Right.
Like don't matter what. So that wasn't impressive to me. The 42 points, I don't care about that. But him being out there around those different, like around normal people, normal fans, that's great of him because he's the face of the NBA. For him to do that, that's great. But the only thing I didn't like, he played too long. Like, injuries could have the way he was playing, dunking and stuff. I'm like, please don't fall, hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can happen in playing that hard. To me, I think he should have went out there and did maybe a couple of dunks and a couple of jump shots, and then let it alone. But
checked out.
he was out there playing like he was in the finals like that. I was like,
they were trying to win. It was like it came down to like 1 point.
2 points.
Yeah, they won by 1 or 2.
Yeah, so it was just kind of like, I'm kind of iffy because he's older. You're playing too hard out there, man. Like, you give people what he wants, so he must have got something from that to do that. But it was
especially for his style of play. I mean, he shot 13 threes and only hit 2 of them. Like, so that 42 points came from dunking and driving the lane, bro. Like, he was not shooting well. Like,
because think about it, if you a normal like say me and you, Strizzy, we in the Salvation Army playing basketball. You see this dude coming full speed, you're not gonna do nothing with that. He's going to score 42 on us.
Bro, I'm sliding.
You're supposed to do that, So
and he took 36 shots. I'm sorry, I was not impressed with LeBron's play.
I wasn't either, dog. Sorry, I wasn't either.
My favorite part was just that he covered up the logo right there. You know what I'm saying? At the top, there's the competitor's logo, and he's Mr. Nike. He's Nike made him a billionaire, so he's like, I'm not going to show that other logo. He had to cover that up. So,
okay. I know what that was.
Yeah,
I like that part. That was probably my favorite part.
My favorite part. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go for it.
No, that's my favorite part when he kind of talked with LeVar Ball after the game too. That was kind of cool, saying something to each other. That was really cool too. To see that they still cool. Because at first I thought that was kind of like shaky, but for him to hug him and everything, that was really tight too.
Yeah, that's what's up. No, for sure. Anthony Weston, though, he was saying Kyrie was at a basketball camp, and that's a girls' basketball camp, and that's why he didn't show up, which that's what's up. That's cool. And then Uncle Mark says if you can't help your team win, you need to sit. It's that time for Westbrook. And I think, sitting or like has been mentioned, like just come off the bench, like lead the second unit against other teams' second unit, and go from that.
But the only reason he come off the bench, you gotta have somebody better than him, though. You can't have somebody he's better than he on the bench now. That don't make sense. So you gotta get somebody because especially they paid all that money. You can't have a regular person in front of him though. That'd be ridiculous.
Maybe Kemba Walker.
Is he still playing?
They're talking about Lakers like rumors of signing him. I hope that's not true though, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think the UConn never came to the NBA, so we'll see.
All right, that's what's up. So that's what we have for NBA talk.
Nothing about the Durant and Kyrie picture up there?
Nothing yet, right?
Just waiting.
Just waiting to see. Like at this point, like something should have happened. I guess the question to be made, the next question is like, do they really try to run it back with them too? And I don't see how.
Yeah, they're not going back to Brooklyn though, so they're gonna play together. Maybe they go to Utah.
Maybe, Utah's listening on Donovan Mitchell, so you never know, they might land there. I do think it would be crazy if the Lakers did try to do AD and Westbrook, but I don't know. I just think they'd have to get so many other teams involved because the Nets, I don't think, want Westbrook back. So
it's going to definitely be a multi-team trade. It won't be a straight-up trade. So
yeah. So all right, that's what's up. All right, I think we'll blast into our last topic of the week before we get a move on. So let me just pull up that graphics real quick.
So what's next again?
Other sports?
Oh yeah, other sports. Okay, so not football.
Yeah, not basketball. We did that already.
Oh, okay, like hockey.
Yeah, like hockey. Feel me?
Okay, like baseball. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Like soccer, right?
There we go.
Like soccer.
Like other sports.
All right, other sports. It was a big weekend for golf. Had a little bit of boxing too. But I do want to jump in on some baseball talk real quick. The All-Star game is going on right now. And I'm going to look up the score actually and see who may or may not be winning. But I did want to talk about Juan Soto. He won the home run derby last night. He stopped Pete Alonso's chance for a three-peat. But also last week, the more impressive news, last week he turned down a 15-year, $440 million extension from the Nationals, and which would have been the largest baseball contract ever. Not necessarily per year, but dollar-wise.
Right.
But immediately after he turned that down, the Nationals did kind of go leak out that they are going to be accepting offers or listening to offers for him. So he may end up being traded, but kind of amongst the trade rumors and everything, he came out and balled out in the home run derby and is joining his All-Star weekend so far. So
how you turn it down? He gonna get more somewhere else?
I think he's going to get more per year, but maybe less years.
God dang.
I think
$440 million extension.
I thought I heard something that like he already knew that they were basically shopping him or something like that, like I don't know, before the offer. So it was something weird, and that he was like super offended about it or something like that. I think that's why he didn't take it.
Forget
But
that.
the national stuff.
You get that. You better do a Bradley Bill. Take that money, dog. Yeah, that's a man. He turned that down. That means, man, it must be something behind the scenes that we don't know.
Yeah,
right. He's looking to get paid, but so wherever if he does get traded, he'll have the rest of this year and he'll become a free agent in the summer, or presumably that team, if they trade for him, will just make an extension right away just to kind of lock him up to make sure that they're getting their value back for that. So
this man gonna be a Dodger or a Yankee. Watch.
Right. I mean, those big money clubs, they just really keep rolling out the money. So he might end up in one of those. The other baseball story that was pretty cool, though, Jackson Holliday, who is Matt Holliday's son, was drafted first in the MLB draft over the weekend, and it's pretty cool that picture of him with his dad when he was young, when the Rockies
that's crazy.
So there he is, like as a little kid, and there he is getting drafted number 1 overall. So that's pretty cool. Everybody loves the story. I don't know if that's part of what went into it, but
his dad's not playing no more, though, right?
No.
I was about to say, like, I saw, dang, he's doing that long.
No, so but that's pretty cool though. I did think that was cool. I was like, I definitely got to throw one of those little baby pictures out there. So that's what's up. A big name going to Barcelona, Robert Lewandowski. He played for Bayern Munich for his whole career and actually scored over the last 13 years more goals than Messi has. And now he's going to Barcelona to try to kind of help them out and to kind of replace what Messi left there. That's a pretty big story. I think this guy is like one of those top kind of soccer players, but doesn't get a lot of notoriety, mostly because he played in the German Bundesliga, where it's not as popular as the English Premier League or La Liga or whatever. So we'll see how that works out. Maybe he'll get a little bit more stardom out of it, but he's kind of getting up there in age too. So we'll see. Other thing though, I definitely got to turn it over to my brother Marcus to talk about the open weekend. I put Tiger up there, I put Cam Smith up there, but just if you want to give us a little recap of the weekend and what your thoughts are on the tournament.
Well, yeah, it's the Open, so it was the 150 year of golf. Pretty much, it birthed golf, so it's the grail of golf pretty much. So it was pretty a big deal. And then Tiger, he played, he didn't make the cut and everything like that. He got emotional because this might be his last Open, but at St. Andrews, he's going to play another one because they move around, I think, every 5 years. So the next one in St. Andrews might be 5 or maybe 6 years from now. So Tiger, I don't know, I'm gonna be there. He didn't say he wouldn't be. He said he's not for sure because that's a long time for him to still be playing. But if he come back and play well, then yeah, I think he'll play in it. But I don't think he'll play it. I think he'll be retired by then. But it like I said, it was kind of cool how they embraced him, how he did it. They wanted him to stop on them because normally that bridge, you stop there, that means you're done. He kept walking, so he didn't stop on the bridge. So that was a cool thing about that. But then Cam Smith won. I really like Cam Smith. He's one of my top 5 guys. He's a calm guy. He's not too showy boy like that. He's an underdog, but he was an underdog. Not anymore because he shows how good he is. And I love it because everybody talking about John Rahm and McIlroy and Brooke Koepka, all these guys. And Jordan Spieth. That's the good guys. These guys haven't won in a long time. So for Cam to win and the way he won, he was down a lot. He came back and won it. So because A-Dub, he texted Cam is balling, and I'm like, oh, he won. He's like, no, he just coming back. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm recording it. So the way I watched it, I'm like, hey, dang, I thought Roy gonna win. He had 2 holes. He's up by 2. And then that putter went cold on him, man. So it was like, dang. So Cam, he came back and won. So I'm happy for him. He won the Players this year too, and he won the. Because when you win the Open, pretty much the golf of the year. So he did that. So I think from here on out, man, he got to keep the mullet. He was gonna cut the mullet. He gonna keep the mullet now because it helps him a lot. So he's gonna get longer and longer, man. So like I said, it couldn't happen to any of the humble and nice golfer around. So I'm happy for him though to do that.
Yeah, me too. No, I was happy about it. Yeah, and I hope I didn't ruin anything for you. But no, I was like,
No,
I
you.
like when he was getting ready, when he was like going on to 18, and he like came and did his approach on 18, and I was like, oh dang, he's about to like birdie again. I was like, oh man, like I was like he might have
Yeah,
done it because I was rooting for him in the tournament, but then that second day he almost blew it. I
man,
was
he
like, oh,
blew it that one hole, man. Yeah, so
but he was like 9 under at one point, and then he came roaring back. So I just thought that was awesome. And then the kind of the pressure was on Rory. So as far as Tiger though, I hope he's not done either. Like I'm glad that he kept walking, but that was definitely an emotional sight to see. And he's just not one of those guys that is gonna, I think, continue to play and like miss cuts like this. So
yeah, so like I said, 5 years from now, he's gonna win another major. So that's all he's waiting for. Once he win that one major, break the record, he's gone. Because it'll never be reached. So in 5 years, he's definitely gonna win at least at least two. So I think once he win that one, I think he's gonna leave it right there. So I think next year he'll win another major. And the one he's gonna win is the Masters because he know that course like the back of his hand. So that'll be the one because he made the cut this year with a bum leg. So his first year coming out. So next year I think he gets there, plays well, and he'll win his next one next year.
For sure. All right, that's what's up. Let me see comments real quick. Moms was saying about Soto. Rumors are the Nats owners are looking to sell. He didn't want to get locked in, so maybe he didn't want to be around different ownership. Unk says Mrs. Robinson turned 100 today. That's
Wow.
Jackie Robinson's wife.
Yep.
So
That's
shout
amazing.
out to her. Drew Jones to the Diamondbacks, who's Andrew Jones' son. I didn't know that.
Atlanta Braves, baby.
That's what's up. Okay. That's pretty cool. So hopefully the Diamondbacks did all right and got themselves a little prospect there. The other thing on here, and I don't know if you guys saw the fighter that maybe probably saw the replay of the KO, but Ryan Garcia, aka King Ryan, he had his knockout this weekend in the 6th round, and now the talk is potentially Tank Davis next. Strizzy, I wanted to know like what you thought of the showing, and do you think that he's ready for that type of step up?
I don't, but it's got to happen now. It's got to happen sooner or later, right? I think one of the biggest things is we keep, primarily myself too, is we keep talking about how like he's actually fighting boxers. He is a boxer. I don't look at him the same way I look at like a, Jake Paul or something like that, in a sense. But it's about that time, you know what I mean? Like you've had some pretty good fights, some pretty good showings, and now it's time to step in the ring with somebody who just might as well knock you out and probably will.
Right.
So I'm ready for it. I want to see how good this kid really is.
Yeah, me too. Marcus, what do you think?
I'm Trent. You ain't fighting Tank right now. No,
Right.
that's you too small, dog. You can't, and you maybe go up because he depends on his speed. So go up and weight and all that kind of stuff. I don't think he's ready for that. I think that's a big jump. Even though I know he's trying to get that payday because he's been hitting at it. He know he can't beat Tank. Like he ain't doing that.
Yeah, he definitely know he can't beat Tank.
So
Yeah,
maybe,
I mean,
like I said, maybe he'll do it. Maybe he'll fight him, but I don't think it's gonna be a long fight.
Yeah, I kind of agree with both of you. Like, I think he's not ready for that, but I also think that's probably the next likely fight. Even though it's maybe one too soon, like maybe he should try to set it up a little bit more. But I think that'll probably be the next one, and it'll be a big payday either late this year or early next year. So
I think a good fight would be the guy that Tank just beat. I think he fights him. I think that kind of an even type of fight. I think he still might lose that one too, but I think that'd be a better fight for him. And say he wins that in good fashion, then you fight Tank. Even though you're gonna lose, you fight Tank, and then you lose that Tank fight, then you go beat up Jake Paul. That's all I want to see.
Got you. That would be pretty crazy. I mean, Ryan Garcia definitely is a big social media star for for being a boxer. He's big on the social media thing. So we'll see. I think it'll definitely be a big payday, though. They could generate a good buzz with that type of a fight for sure. Last couple things. Oh, I forgot something on golf. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go. I'll do after the golf thing.
Okay. I forgot something on golf. I meant to ask you. But I was going to talk about David Faraday. So he's a longtime golf announcer for NBC. He is leaving NBC, and the talk is that he's going to live. And then also there was a rumor that Cam Smith potentially would be leaving to live. And Marcus, you just said that that's one of your guys. Like, what would you think if he went?
Well, him winning this one, he's not going now. Because it'll be you know what I'm saying, it'd be dumb to go there now. Like you on top of the world right now, so I don't think he'll go now. I think he gonna get all the endorsements he needs. He gonna get all the things that Liv will pay him now. I think he'll get that now. So I don't think he'll go. But the way it was going, he had no majors. You know what I'm saying? He was doing like he's winning like PJ Open. I mean things like that. But to win a major like that, now you know how good you are. I think he stays now.
Okay, gotcha. I was thinking like maybe he still does go, but maybe he just ups the price. Like, hey, whatever you were giving these other guys, like I'm the hottest thing right now, so you got to give me more. But I don't know.
I don't think he leaves now. I think the other guys who leave, and they know it's that time is kind of winning majors, kind of up. Like it showed like I could be the number one golfer right now. So that's why I think he might stay. But it won't surprise me if he leave though, you know. But I think he stays.
They're trying to get their rankings in order so that they can keep those things going.
But David Furley leaving, that's big. He's one of the voices of golf. So that's gonna help Liv a lot. You know, that's gonna help him a lot. And they also lost Nick Faldo too. He said he returned, but I think Nick up to something. I think Nick's is on his way to Liv too. Because all of a sudden you want to retire, like you still get. He thought I'm going to Montana, I'm gonna fish and everything. I give it 6 months. He gonna sign with Liv too. That's gonna be really big for Liv. Then they official then. So
I don't know where
there was another rumor.
Got all this money, dog. It's just.
I know, right? They just keep spending, keep acquiring. But I mean, hey, I guess that's their plan. Their strategy is to get like the biggest names and just force people to at least get their attention. You know.
Yeah, it's gonna be. They're gonna lose another 10 golfers. I think they did an interview with different golfers right this weekend, saying, "How do you feel?" Like he said, "Well, we are human. You gotta do what's best for our families." So, hey, man. So they're gonna lose some other people, but I think those main guys like Cam. I don't think Cam's gonna leave though. I think he'll stay.
Gotcha. We'll see. Also, there was a rumor that Charles Barkley was offered some type of a position with Liv, like as a special commentator.
That's smart. You got to do. I said the commentator is a big deal. You got to. Right. That's very smart. They get Charles. That's smart, man. That's gonna help him out.
We'll see. And we know that money talks, so that's what's up.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. What else did you have for me, Marcus? I think you said you had one more.
Yeah, I know you guys talked about it last week. I didn't see it, but you can give my Longhorns that credit for getting the number one recruit, Manning, coming to the Longhorns, baby.
We did talk about that at some point. I can't remember when we talked about that one, but we did talk about that. You know, I'm kind of glad though Arch Manning was like, not coming to Georgia, honestly, because they showed his family so much during the Georgia game. I talked about it a little bit, but I was like, you know what? I don't know, but I think that's cool. Especially because he'll get to break his own path, with being with Texas, but also Texas is coming to the SEC too.
That's
so
why. Exactly. That's the main reason why. And he has one. He's has one more year this year, right?
Yeah. He's still only a junior.
Okay. Cool.
What do you think about it, Strizzy? Though, Arch Manning, you think he's gonna be good or no?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure he'll be just fine. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still hate Texas. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Don't matter where they at. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. You know what I mean? I feel like Texas has been kind of like struggling a lot these last couple of years. You know what I mean? It's like the defense is really good, but the offense is struggling, or the offense is good, but the defense is bad, or their offense is good, but they haven't had very good quarterback play. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's got a lot of time to grow, and he's got, I'll say, at least one good quarterback probably teaching him the ropes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as Peyton goes, but, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I mean, I think he's going to be really good. I think he'll be just fine. SEC, watch out. You know what I'm saying? If he's as good as we all think he's going to be, then definitely watch out.
Yeah. There you go, Marcus. That's the one from the other episode when we did that one. So there you go. Your boy, put your boy officially on the map.
We ain't had a quarterback since Vince Young, dog. It's about time.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true. So hopefully he'll bring. I just love it. I'm excited for Texas and Oklahoma to come into the SEC. There was some rumblings too that the SEC could get even bigger, and they were talking about teams like Clemson, teams like Florida State, teams like Miami, teams like Oklahoma State. I don't know if that would happen, but basically that would really be like the NFL Junior, and it would really become like basically the Big Ten and the SEC, and then all of the little conferences. So
Yeah,
I kind of hope that doesn't happen.
You can't do Florida State, Clemson. That's too much. The smaller school like Oklahoma State, but keep the tradition. Stay where y'all at Florida State and Clemson. Don't come over. Don't do that. Though. That's too much.
But they're basically saying Clemson is like an SEC team, just in the ACC, like in the
but
division.
the ACC needs something too, though, man. Don't do that, man. Come on, man. Tradition.
And I
don't
know
run a tradition.
Want that type of competition because they got it made where they're at too. I mean, basically.
Because wouldn't it make it harder for somebody to play against them in like the championship games too? Because you can't make it out of only Alabama can make it out of that conference, right?
Right. So it would be harder. Like it's gonna end up. I mean, it's gonna be harder for Texas and Oklahoma and for all the guys in the SEC, right? Because you can't go undefeated if you play those other teams.
But Oklahoma and Texas is not like a Florida State, not like a Alabama, Georgia type of like a traditional win, you know. So I think we can call it, but Florida State, that's stay over there, man. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it would happen, but there's still more talk about what's going to happen with the Pac-12 and if they're going to work with the Big 12 to kind of like bolster their schedule because they just don't have as many teams left over to like make it go. But we'll see. But mom says to your point, I guess, Marcus, that they really need to expand the college football if this continues because they would have to like
they have
more
to.
teams at the top.
They have to.
I was just gonna say that. I'm glad moms did. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, great point, moms. Anthony Weston says while watching UCLA versus Rutgers for Big Ten championship. Yeah, it's just weird. Like UCLA, that's just weird. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But the SEC, I don't think they're in any hurry to get bigger because I think they're already the standard and they know that.
Mm-hmm.
So if they make any other moves, I don't know if they really want to like just step on everybody's neck like that. Like I think they're fine where they're at. And adding Oklahoma in 2 years is going to be, big enough already. So
for sure.
They're the next thing, they're better than these Alliance and USFL and all that. Like they're the next thing to me to like NFL type of caliber play. So they don't need to do anything crazy.
I still wish they would play like an NFL team just one time, like a Jacksonville Jaguars, just to show like how good they really are. That would be kind of cool.
I know, right? Wouldn't it be so tight?
Like this one time, like a Germany or a Mexico type of game. Let them play NFL team. Like, but it could be embarrassing too, though. I'm an NFL. These college guys kicked out butt, so that probably won't happen.
Yeah, I don't think so. And there's no way that both teams would like play their hardest either. Like maybe kind of for pride,
or do like a 7-on-7 type thing. That would be cool too to show. Ain't no contact really. Yeah.
But yeah, if we could somehow get that, like make that happen, like some of those Browns 0-16 teams against those, just to see, I don't know. Anthony said he heard that the Big Ten was trying to poach Missouri, and he says I doubt that would happen. I think so too. Missouri's already won the SEC East and been to the SEC championship game plenty of times. I think they're showing that they are like capable, like that they can actually kind of hold their own weight in the SEC. So
what year was that?
The years when they had homeboy, when was it? It was like their third and fourth year in the SEC. They won the SEC East.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you know what? Anthony Weston will hook us up with that answer.
Oh, he gonna know. He's It's an alumni, so he'll get that. You said the first 2 seasons.
First 2 in the SEC. Yeah. See, they came out, and that was when Georgia was down. But that's why I was like mixed feelings. I was happy because I always like root for Missouri on the side. Like Mizzou, that's where my dad is from. So and that's where my family's from. So, but it's Georgia's like got family there too. So it's tough. But one other thing I was gonna say though, I was gonna give an update real quick on the All-Star game. It's 3-2 in the middle of the 5th. The AL, the American League, is winning. And they did announce that they're going to do something a little bit different. If it's tied after 9 innings, they're going to do like a swing off, like a home run derby, where each team gets to pick 3 players, and each of those players gets like three pitches, and then whoever hits the most home runs, like
they win. Definitely gonna do it then because it's 3-2 in an All-Star game. They gonna definitely they're trying to do it.
I'm rooting for a tie. Like that would be so cool because that's the only time we'd ever get to see this. So so watch closely. Then that's still going on, so we can still tune into a little bit of that. So. That's what's up though.
I had one more thing I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
and Pops can answer this too. How did y'all recover? How long did it take y'all to kind of get back to normal, man? Having them hot dogs with you, dog.
It was the day for sure. Like the next day, like I like that night, I did not feel good. Like until like I went to bed and woke up like the next day. Like I was like that was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. The hot dog derby. Yeah,
but y'all picked
sure.
those big old hot dogs. Like them things is huge. Dog. You can't choose those. I was surprised. I'm like, dang.
But we wanted to do like a decent hot dog, you know, like a good hot dog. But
the professionals are using them big ones, dog. There's no way they can do 66 of those.
Yeah, those was definitely them thick all beefs, you know what I'm saying?
and their bread was big too. I was like, God, dog, man.
Squeeze your buttons.
They were at least equal to at least 13 of those to 7. I would say at least equal to like 13 regular hot dogs. That was pretty big.
Gotcha.
I really do feel like those like what are the small little red pack ones like $1, like 99 cents, like $1.05. I probably smashed an 8-pack of those.
Yeah, you can do.
I'm gonna check that out one day. But like, yeah,
I'm happy I didn't. I'm happy I did. I wasn't there because I would have been like, I'd do like 2 or 3 of those. I would have been done. I wasn't gonna try to do it.
Kelly said, "Have you had a hot dog since?" No,
absolutely not.
No plans. At least a little bit.
I went to QT the other day and almost threw up. I was like, no. It's like, oh, cool.
It was kind of rough though. I thought I was gonna get to 10 for sure. 10 was my goal, like my little personal goal, and I was like, honestly, I was glad Strizzy quit because I was like, cool. I don't have to keep pushing it because like Strizzy stopped. I was like, okay, I can finish this next one. But if Strizzy, if you were gonna keep going, I was gonna keep going. But it was too much.
Yeah, a QT hot dog. I think that's all y'all would have did at least 10 of those. Yeah,
gotcha.
But not the footlongs y'all eat those like nah.
Oh man, that was a lot of fun though. That was really cool getting together, and we're definitely gonna get together more often. We'll start to do at least those even numbers. I was thinking at least like our 155, 160 type thing. So we're getting together at least like once a month, and we'll keep doing the little contests. And definitely appreciate though everybody sharing it too. And kind of joining in with that was a lot of fun for sure. So,
what was the one that August said he wanted to do?
He said pizza.
Oh,
August wanted to do pizza, and then somebody else suggested. Aunt Patty suggested tacos, and then somebody suggested
tacos gonna be hard to. I guess the way the pace you guys went, it wasn't like it was like
right.
You know?
It's just keep going, you know.
Oh, okay, I got you.
We could do Taco Bell, like we can get those 10 packs of tacos and then see, but I don't know how many tacos could you smash. I can't believe we're even talking about doing another one.
But the thing is, if you do another one, you have to put a little speed on it. You can't do the calm like this because it's not the competition.
Like 15-minute timer? Do you think like something like that?
You gotta put some kind of speed to it, man. That's the whole point of it.
I was trying, but that bread, you took one bite. You were trying to second one because you couldn't. Like there was so much bread in your mouth. You was like, oh, I can't.
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah,
that was fun though. That was definitely cool.
But we do the pizza that August got. He got to be on the panel too, though. You can't suggest. You got to be on there too. Like you say, he might put something down too.
Yeah,
August would, and we could make it to where like his count for 2 or something. Since it's so
like skinning up the slices.
Yeah, or we could do that. Actually, if you ever go to the Costco, get the Costco
they
pizza.
Do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks like it's going to be a food contest. But I think, Marcus, you should pick it, and then you got to be in it for sure next time. So.
I'm not missing the next one. I'm going to be there.
And the other one, I think when it's my turn to pick again, I might do the chicken tenders, but we'll see.
Okay.
That might be a competition there, dog.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, that might be the one. Chicken, you gotta do at least 20 of those. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah,
wait, from where though?
Huh?
From where?
Well, you can't go to like a fast food restaurant because it's gonna be kind of expensive to get none that many. You're gonna get at least 60 of those. That's gonna be too much. So you might have to do Costco again and get like the Tyson or something like that.
Oh, okay, and just make them all up.
Yeah, unless you want to spend all that money on, because my favorite one is Chick-fil-A strips. That was the best one.
Yeah, but I think you can cater from Cane's. It's not too bad. I've done.
I'm not doing no Cane's. I need flavor, though. I
you don't like Cane's.
We can cater from Chick-fil-A too, though. We can get the platters. Like we can see how much. We'll price it out. We'll figure it out. Or we can just do it whole school and just cook them up. Like that'll be dope too.
Yeah.
So that's what's up, though. That's what's up. All right. I think we're gonna wrap it up there, though. I do want to thank everybody for stopping by. Everybody in the comments. I definitely appreciate you guys keeping us honest on the show and keeping the chat box moving as well. We'll be back next week for episode 152. Man, the time is going by so fast, but we are in the off season of NFL and NBA, so really just keep monitoring that baseball and that golf and just whatever other off season news goes on. And yeah, we want to thank you guys for being here. Pops has said excuses. Are we making excuses?
I think you're talking about the chicken fingers because Pops loves Canes, man.
Oh yeah, Pops is on Canes, and I like Canes too. Like I like Canes, I do, but I just like the bread too. That's the sleeper. That's the real.
Yeah, that's the real sleeper. That's one thing I gotta get.
Fire.
But until they get ranch and barbecue sauce, I don't talk to me about Canes.
I got you, fam. So that's what it is. Anything real quick for final say, Strizzy? Anything you want to plug?
Nah, I got nothing. Not at this point anyway.
Okay. All right, that's what's up. Well, Unc says good night, everyone. Good night, Unc. Peace out. Thanks for tuning in from where you're at. Where he's on vacation, Puerto Rico?
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
So we got people all
big
over
money.
We're
Like Unc.
So balling out of control like that. That's what's up. That's where we're headed. But until next time, that was episode 151. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy.
And free BG, man. Now.
Free BG.
And you say the truth. They open up my eyes.